start with the discovery of the Mississippi by De Soto. Move on to the discovery of America by Christopher Columbus. Moving on to the Pilgrims coming over to settle in America. This painting I like to point out, if you pretend it's a map, Europe would be on the right, America would be on the left. If you look at the right, it looks industrialized, dark, and dreary. While to the left, there's nothing there except for a bright rainbow. Now, also look at where America is in that rainbow. What colors are on that rainbow?
Red, white, and blue.
Red, white, and blue, representing America. So that's just a little thing. Like, there's little details in all these paintings, which are so fun to figure out. And so fun to know once you look at them. The last painting on this side is the baptism of Pocahontas, representing the assimilation of Native Americans into our culture. Nation assimilation, something, well, I think personally, annihilation, but those are just different definitions of words. We won't get into that one. We go into the Revolutionary War side. First painting, very famous, signing of the Declaration of Independence. You see Jefferson handing it off to John Hancock with Jefferson has Ben Franklin and John Adams to the sides. Moving on, we have the Battle of Saratoga, where America won. And in the center is not George Washington, it's General Gates, inviting the general into his tent rather than just taking his sword and calling him defeated. The next painting, we have the surrender of George Cornwallis, which ended the Revolutionary War. Here we can actually see George Washington leading the army. He's got that little glow about him. Again, the whole idea that George Washington is ascending to the heavens. He's almost sainthood in America. And you see that right there in that painting. The last painting, in my opinion, the most important painting to our history, is George Washington giving up his military power to the Continental Congress. This painting was so important just because at the end of the Revolutionary War, Washington had all the power and could have easily made our country into a military dictatorship, which would have been something like what Napoleon did in France with the French Revolution. Instead, Washington goes, I don't want any of the power. I'm done leaving this country. Here, take all my power, people. That's what we fought for. What made Washington so special was after that, he still voted unanimously to become president. And
I really like the statue though.
That's why we love Washington so much.
Is it a sculpture? Like they draw?
Now, those are the paintings. A few other things I like to point out in the cap.